This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Let's go, fellas.
On the set, 61, matchbox lights.
Hey, here we go.
They'll run on first down. It's Russell. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Jet bombers, 22 jet bomber. Go.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Pats at the line ready to go. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 67 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Ready. 10-2 stop. Blue draw quarter.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Watch out. Check 43.
80 weapon. Big Griffin.
Now back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Ready up. General West. 5.
The Titans take over first and 10.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 39 yards there, a big one. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. the ground. This is Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Tannehill. He's got Smith here. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Open man is Cameron Batson. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
A first down carry for Henry. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tannehill. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Touchdown, Titans. Jonnu Smith, 31 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Topper! Hey, box truck. 55.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
It's going to be a long day.
Greystone travel. Hey, wahoo! Hey, lock it.
Alert flare.
Good. Now.
Back to throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They come up in an offset eye. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, Orbit. Get it.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Going up top. It got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. Derrick Henry. shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 41 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On second down now. It's Russell, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Check 52.
Look at me. Go up. Go up. Hey, Zoo. Let's go.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Great. Mike 42. 80 weapon. Smooth.
I'm scared.
Go.
On first down, Tannehill. He'll get this complete to Batson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22. Tannehill on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Flushed out right. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Watch the backer. Watch the backer.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Kill. Check. Crunch.
Roll out. Now.
On first down, Russell. Space to maneuver at the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Get it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
You got 61. Matchbox lights.
Out.
They're going to look to throw. He's got Lacoste, his tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Looking to throw. Got his man. That's Harry. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Check three.
Hey, Alpha.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Russell. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
55 is my guy, 55. I got you.
They'll set up a throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
218, chopper. Bravo.
Here's Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Muhammad Wilkerson coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Bullet time. Hey, exit. Let's shoot.
3rd and long. It's Tannehill. The open man is Smith. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Tannehill now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Tannehill going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. Tannehill now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tannehill throwing left side. It's complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Tannehill now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
44 is Mike. 44 is Mike. Check.
General West.
Throwing again is Tannehill, escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Ready?
Again, Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And the route is on here in this first half.
Patriots 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Uncorks one for Davis. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play there for New England. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Hey, Echo. Now.
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Gostkowski the extra point. And that will get him one closer. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. On second down, it's Henry. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up.
It's now third down and long.
Hey, alert three.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Airing it out deep for Smith. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's Tannehill. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. First and 10.
Check 25. Check 25. Check 4. Check 4. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Hatchet.
Hey, Sam on. Hey, Charlie. Shoot.
Back to throw here. The tight end Lacoste here out on the right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Slam. Deuce.
Gone. Hey, Haywood. Snap.
Here's second and 8. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
60 outlaw.
Shit.
Recon, 132 fighting. Get it.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Finding Gabriel complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And no.
Let's go.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Titans
Set, ready?
45,
70, Indy.
Patriots 14.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
61, Matchbox Lights.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Come on. You better bring it. He's checking, he's checking.
22 Jet Bomber, 22 Jet Bomber. Leo, Leo. Lee Dribble, Lee Dribble.
They'll run on first down. It's Russell, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and that'll make it 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now back to throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 11. Tannehill. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. A big play that time for the Titans. 41 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle.
6-6, pull it high. Roll out.
Again, it's Henry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Succop, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Patriots able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability. Extra point good by Gostkowski as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts, and in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. It's John Simon with a sack. Off play action, Tannehill. And the pressure gets to him again.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Here's Bird to return. A great blocking nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, Russell. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
64.
2nd and 5. At the Titans.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. New England on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's a surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the 1st down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped. And they got it done on that play. Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
It's 2nd and
Tannehill going to throw it. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Tannehill now to throw. And that's caught by Smith. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Here's Henry. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look better on that play. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lot? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.